Before the earth was made, wisdom stood tall, knowing every step through the rise and the fall. In the pages of Proverbs, secrets unfold, revealing a treasure more precious than gold. Get wise, open your eyes, read a chapter every day, you'll realize. Guided by wisdom, let preparedness rise. Get wise, it's no surprise. A proverb a day will bring wisdom your way. Get wise, it takes wisdom to get paid, to walk the right way, to make the right choices every single day. From the dawn of creation to the hustle and grind, Proverbs light the path for a clear state of mind. Get wise, open your eyes, read a chapter every day, you'll realize. Guided by wisdom, let preparedness rise. Get wise, it's no surprise. A proverb a day will bring wisdom your way. Get wise, a proverb a day will bring wisdom your way. Wives shouldn't nag, men shouldn't brag. Shut your lips like a vice, show people you're wise. Get wise, open your eyes, read a chapter every day, you'll realize. Guided by wisdom, let preparedness rise. Get wise, it's no surprise. A proverb a day will bring wisdom your way. Get wise. In every verse, there's a lesson to learn, a spark of truth in every turn. So take a moment, let the words sink in. With every chapter, let the journey begin. Get wise, open your eyes, read a chapter every day, you'll realize. Guided by wisdom, let preparedness rise. Get wise, no surprise. A proverb a day will bring wisdom your way. Get wise, open your eyes, read a chapter every day, you'll realize. Guided by wisdom, let preparedness rise. Get wise, no surprise. So grab a new version of the book every month, a whole new look. Reading a chapter every day, let the words of wisdom show you the way. Get wise, open your eyes, read a chapter every day, you'll realize. Guided by wisdom, let preparedness arise. Get wise, no surprise. A proverb a day will bring wisdom your way. Get wise.
$200, y'all. 200. Oh my goodness. God is good. This is the 200th edition of Proverbs Every Day. Actually, I used to call it Proverb Each Day, but I don't know. I just felt like this resonated better. And like I said, I wish I could be there with you live, but sometimes just the way this goes. But as always, we just keep to the commitment. 8:30 every morning. Here we go. Let me pray for you, and then we'll get started. Father God, I just thank you specifically for these people that are tuning in today, that are taking time out of their day to be enriched by your wisdom and your guidance, but also for their willingness to share, to use this as a rallying call that our world desperately needs you and desperately needs your wisdom. And Father, I personally rejoice that it's not hidden away somewhere. It's been hiding in plain sight, if you will, for all this time. So I give you honor, thanks, and praise that you have been guiding us through the centuries and will continue to do so. So, Father, as we go into a celebratory episode, give us the right mindset of still seeking your guidance and your wisdom as we dance appropriately. Pray all this in your son's name. Amen. All right.
It's time for Proverbs every day. Words of wisdom show you the way. Every month a whole new look, different version of the book. Reading the whole chapter each calendar day. Proverbs every day. Proverbs every day.
Alrighty. Well, we are going to jump into Proverbs 15. We are reading in the New American Standard Bible. And you can follow along with the link there if you like. But we're going to jump into this here. And then I'll have some words and a little bit of a special time with you afterwards. Like I said, I wish I could do this live, but we'll still have some fun with it. And we'll be seeing you soon on that. So anyway, let's dive right into here. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Or a painful word stirs up anger. Okay. The tongue of the wise makes knowledge pleasant, but the mouth of fools sprouts foolishness. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, watching the evil and the good. A soothing tongue is a tree of life, or a healing tongue is a tree of life. But perversion in it crushes the spirit, or is the crushing of the spirit. I'm assuming perversion means like a perverse tongue would be another way to translate that, I'm guessing. Number 5, a fool rejects his father's discipline, but he who complies with a rebuke is sensible. Despises the discipline might be another way to say that. Verse 6, great wealth is in the house of the righteous, but trouble is the income of the wicked. That's pretty cool. Trouble is the income. The lips of the wise spread knowledge, but the hearts of the fools are not so. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayer of the upright is his delight. So in other words, the sacrifice of the wicked, this being kind of a reference to the way it was done, where you had a sacrifice that was made for atonement But this is saying if you're somebody who's wicked, just going through the motions isn't going to be good enough. But the prayer of the upright is his delight. Verse 9, the way of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but he loves the one who pursues righteousness. There is severe punishment for one who abandons the way. One who hates a rebuke will die. Sheol, or the netherworld, and Abaddon, or the place of destruction, lie open before the Lord. In other words, they're not hidden. How much more the hearts of mankind, or the sons of mankind. So if the worst places are an open book, so to speak, how much more? Verse 12, a scoffer does not love one who rebukes him. He will not go to the wise. A joyful heart makes a cheerful face, or makes a good face. But when the heart is sad, the spirit is broken. Or in sadness of heart, the spirit is broken. The mind of the intelligent seeks knowledge, but the mouth of fools feeds on foolishness. All the days of the needy are bad. Needy, are wretched. All the days of the wretched are bad. Go ahead and say that. But a cheerful heart has a continual feast. It's good, once again, being the other way to say cheerful. Better is a little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure and turmoil with the treasure. Right, it. Oh yeah, okay. This is a verse that we've looked at before because it was confusing. Because the literal translation is a little weird because it just has it. In other words, it would read, better is a little with fear of the Lord than a great treasure and turmoil with it. It's kind of one of those where sometimes you need to pull out the context, it being the treasure. So in other words, it's better to have little in terms of possessions and have a healthy fear of the Lord than to have a lot and have turmoil. Verse 17, better is a portion of vegetables where there is love than a fattened ox served with hatred. Or herbs, or a portion of herbs. It'll be interesting because we're actually heading into a period of fasting again in a mere days. I think 4 days from now, we're going into a period of fasting, and but better is a portion of vegetables, meaning there's not a lot there that can sustain you, whereas a fattened ox has a lot that can sustain you. But love is better than love with something that's a lack is better than hatred with something that is abundant. Verse 18, a hot-tempered person stirs up strife, but the slow to anger calms a dispute. The way of the lazy or idle one is like a hedge of thorns, but the path of the upright is a highway. A wise son makes a father glad, but a foolish man despises his mother. Foolishness is a joy to one who lacks sense or lacks heart, but a person of understanding walks straight. Without consultation, plans are frustrated, but with many counselors, they succeed or are established. It's just a really good verse. Probably gonna have to make a song out of that one, I think. One of these days, what I want to do is just gather up all the highlights that I've done and just make those into kind of the next generation of songs here. Fun stuff. A person has joy in an apt answer or answer of his mouth. And how delightful is a timely word. This kind of breaks the pattern, doesn't it? Of the contrasts. But it's okay though. Verse 24. The path of life leads upward for the wise, so that he may keep from Sheol, or the netherworld, below. Okay. The Lord will tear down the house of the proud, but he will set the boundary of the widow. I think some other translations for that have noted that it'll be taken care of. Verse 26. Evil plans are an abomination to the Lord, but pleasant words are pure. He who profits illicitly troubles his own house, but he who hates bribes will live. The heart of the righteous ponders how to answer, but the mouth of the wicked pours out evil things. Okay. Heart of the righteous ponders how to answer, but the mouth, not the heart, of the wicked pours out evil things. Ponders, pours out. Pours out, not in and of itself being a bad thing, but when all you're doing is pouring out evil things out of your mouth, then that's a pretty bad thing, isn't it? Verse 29. The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous. Bright eyes gladden the heart, or the light of the eyes gladdens the heart. Good news refreshes the bones, or makes fat the bones. Good news makes fat the bones. I like that. 31. One whose ear listens to a life-giving rebuke will stay among the wise. One who neglects discipline rejects himself, but one who listens to a rebuke acquires understanding, or heart. The fear of the Lord is the instruction for wisdom, and before honor comes humility, or fear being reverence for. But the fear of the Lord is instruction for wisdom. Honor comes before humility. Should we go back to the beginning? Go back to where it all started with the English Standard Version. Similar kind of highlights there. 17 is a better of a dinner of herbs where love is. Somewhere. Yeah, okay. 22, very similar. And 28. Wow, is that word for word? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, very cool. Yeah, very similar. Well, that was easy. Very, very cool. Well, I tell you what, y'all. Just a couple of little housekeeping things here. I am going to set this up. What I want to do is do another session of generating a song. So I've actually already got this started. While the initial song was playing, I prompted it to write out some lyrics about celebrating 200 episodes. And so I have two different versions. One is on the screen here, and the other is, well, on the screen being kind of relative term. It's on this little section of the screen I'll show you here. And then another one kind of off screen. And so I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and show it to you. It's fine. You're going to see behind the scenes with this. Maybe. Doesn't seem to be happy about it. I'm not sure why. Well, isn't this fun? We'll just do a stop and then we'll try it again. There it is. So, yeah. I think there's some lyrics here that I wanted to think about replacing here. And so, 200 days of wisdom flight, passing through the darkest night. Words of goals from ancient scrolls, keeping light within my soul. How about this? Let me replace that with this here. 200 days in a row we rise, reading wisdom under morning skies. Chapter by chapter, grace unfolds, and ancient words our hearts behold. I like that better. Okay, verse 2. Every morning I take a peek at chapters written long and deep, Proverbs guiding every stride with their counsel by my side. I'm going to make that wisdom's counsel by my side. That makes more sense. All right, so their chorus is wisdom riding with the dawn. All my fears are withdrawn. Every chapter, every line shows the light divine. The other chorus that I wrote here was, we celebrate this streak so pure. In timeless truths we find our cure. 200 days and counting more, wisdom knocking at our door. I kind of like that part of it. Actually, I think I like if we did that. Timeless truth, find a cure. I'm just going to take off that. So it's wisdom riding with the dawn. All my fears are withdrawn. 200 days and counting more, wisdom knocking at our door. I like that. All right. Verse 3, simple truths and riddles old, in these pages, stories told. Rich in words that spark the mind, every day's a verse to find. How about this? Our minds expand with every read. In Proverbs, we find the strength we need. How about we replace this? Eventually, I'm gonna have to modernize my process here, but I figured this is just a good way to celebrate here. In fact, why don't I have some celebratory music going on here? I should be having that in the background here. Didn't I have something for that? I thought I did.
Better dry crust with peace.
Some music for you here. Might distract from the goal here, but let's see. Bridge. Actually, let's put a chorus right here. Bridge, 200 days and counting more, wisdom paths is what I adore. Never lost, never found. With these words, I stand my ground. I actually like that. Let's see. Another verse here, potential. I'm not liking it as much. Although there is a verse here, pages turning sound so sweet, a melody we can't retreat. In the reading, find our song, 200 days, just can't go wrong. I kind of like that. We'll make that as a an outro kind of a thing. I'm gonna make this a verse 5, right? What I'm gonna do is make a bridge. We have read a proverb every day. A new chapter each calendar day. Let's see, what did I always have there? Let's see. I actually trying to think of what to do else for a bridge here. I'm gonna pause the playback here because the lyrics are actually throwing me off a little bit here. That's for the 17th, so we'll have that on was that Friday? Days of the week. Yeah, we'll have that on Friday. We'll have a reprise of that fun little song I put together. Let's see. What if we did this? What if we made that part of the bridge? We've read a proverb every day. A new chapter each calendar day. 200 days and counting more. Wisdom path is what we adore. Never lost, never found. Forever found. In his words, I stand my ground. Proverb every day. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say harmonies. And then on We're going to do a instrumental. Let's do a guitar solo here. And then we will just redo the chorus one more time. Oh, sorry. Put that in the wrong place. And then what we're going to do is we're going to say spoken word here. All right. So now style of music wise, I'm thinking this has got to be upbeat, joyful rock. I don't know what that's actually going to do, but so we'll say generate this, and hopefully we'll be able to listen, and I'll just play them both, and we'll just have some fun going out celebrating 200 days of Proverbs every single day. So get this one going. We'll just say, I'll call this version 1. And it's almost done. Hopefully I can just start playing it, and it'll finish as we go.
200 days in a row we rise, reading wisdom under morning skies. Chapter by chapter, grace unfolds. In ancient words, our hearts behold. Every morning I take a peek at chapters written long and deep. Proverbs guiding every stride. Wisdom's counsel by my side. Wisdom rising with the dawn. All my fears are withdrawn. 200 days and counting more. Wisdom knocking at our door. Our minds expand with every read. In Proverbs find the strength we need. Rich in words that spark the mind. Every day's a verse to find. Morning sun and a cup of tea. Chapter open sets me free. Reading lines that feed my soul. Every day's a higher goal. Wisdom rising with the dawn. All my fears are withdrawn. 200 days and counting more. pages turn and sound so sweet, a melody we can't retreat. In the reading find our song, 200 days just can't go wrong.
Thank you for being part of this journey. See you tomorrow.
All right, then. That was fun. We'll get version 2 up here in a second, but just wanted to say one more time, thank you. Thank you for, I'm going to get emotional a little bit, I think, here, but I'll power through it. Thank you for being here, for being encouraged and being encouraging. I'm hearing stories about people hearing about this because someone else shared it with them. And while I have been doing some things to try and spread the word about this, and we'll be doing more as the year unfolds, ultimately, I think that matters to me more, that people are sharing it, and people are coming to this having heard about it that way. I would rather grow slowly that way than any other way, frankly. But the reality is that I do want this to grow. I do want this to be something where every time we go live, there are, literally hundreds of people starting their day with Proverbs. That's a vision that would be amazing. But even if it's just 4 or 5, the reality is it's great because you guys can be right here in my office, right along with me, and we don't have to. Yeah, it's the modern technology, right? It's just a great thing. So, in any case, I'm very thankful that you've given me this venue to do this. That you've been supportive, and I'm hoping that there's some things about this that need to happen from a from a financial perspective, and some things like that about just making the time work and growing the platform that way. So there'll be some things that I'll be kind of addressing at some point. There's also some visions that I have that go beyond just this reading of Proverbs every day into other things, and so I'm looking forward to that. And so, but this is the foundation. This is the thing I'm just gonna stick with no matter what. So even if it all burns down, even if it all fails, I still want to be doing this. And so it's it's quirky and weird, I know, but it has been great that you all are all quirky and weird right along with me and seeking out God's wisdom in different perspectives every single day. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I do thank you for being along with the ride. So, thanks for that. I will leave you with this second version of this same lyrics. And I will let you know that both of these songs will be available to download in the descriptions below. You can just go down and find those links, and you'll be able to download these songs if you like, because there's much for you as anything. So feel free. And then if it makes sense to do a separate video with the songs, I will. But let me know which one is your favorite. Always kind of curious about that. So anyway, I will leave you with that. Be blessed by the best. Be a blessing to all the rest. And I will see you tomorrow.
200 days in a row we rise, reading wisdom under morning skies. Chapter by chapter, grace unfolds. In ancient words, our hearts behold. day, a new chapter each calendar day. 200 days and counting more. Wisdom's path is what we adore, never lost, forever found. In these words I stand my ground. Proverbs every day. Wisdom rising with the dawn. All my fears are withdrawn. 200 days and counting more. Wisdom knocking at our door. Pages turning, sound so sweet. A melody we can retreat in the reading. Find our song. 200 days just can't go wrong.